Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Malfish Fight content. So Shuri versus Makari. Let's test out these things. I know a lot of people are talking about the comparisons and everything. So just did a run to showcase, and the builds are very similar. So I think it's gonna be a really good comparison. So we'll check about. So first of all, we're gonna go start with the Makari build. So Makari has been in the game for quite a long time, and of course, she is stacked up right now as well. So we have all things maxed out. We have stacked up build on Makari, critical damage, all skills level 6, type enhancement max level. Power of Angle stage 12, we have the 4-star artifact, which is nice, which gives you 50%, well, 15% extra damage. Which is nice, and a mighty CDB of rage with 180% proc. Okay, it does work pretty nicely with her. We have a mythic uniform with all of these uniform options as well. Now switching to Shuri, which is the new one right now, we have 3% extra missing critical damage. Apart from that, we are missing like maybe like what 4-6 Odin's blessing. It does not really make a humongous difference, so the build is almost similar. Movement speed, all skills level 6, type enhancement rank 3. Hawkeye stage 12, we have the 4-star artifact as well, which gives her 15% ignore dodge and 15% all attack. All attack is going to be the only thing counting because ABX, they remove the ignore dodge. They actually remove the dodge from all the days before. She also has the exact 180% mighty rage, and this, and with a mythic uniform with only physical attack, don't have this uniform, so kind of sucks about that. Now, the rotation for Shuri, I'll just go it quickly because we already have discussed it in the previous videos as well, which I did for ABL. Exactly the same rotation. I'm gonna start off with the 1 2 5 4 3. We get the proc right here, and then 1 2, or you can just go 2 1 as well, it also works. After that we'll go 5 4 tier 3 3. Okay, you can also go 4 tier 3 skill into the first skill into the third skill. You can also go like this if you have the first skill available. As I said in the alliance battle video, ABL video, spam 1 and 2 as much as possible and you will be able to get the score. She is very fun to use, and I think as far as the proc are concerned, she is very proc friendly as well. Compared to Makari, she is like Makari's procs can throw you off sometimes. But let's check out how they do against each other. Of course, for the cards, we are looking at this. So let's jump on to ABX and see how she performs. Alright, starting off with the Shuri run straight off the bat. Let's see what we do. So we're gonna start off with exactly the same rotation, 1 2 and then 5 4 3, just like Alliance Battle Legend, and then you can spam 1 and 2 once again. You can go 5 cancel, 4 cancel, tier 3, and then 2 1 3. That also works. Just trying to spam the 1 and 2 as much as possible, just to try and get the other skill, the tier 3 skill, charged up a bit faster. That does actually help out a lot. I'm gonna go 5 cancel, tier 3 cancel, 1 cancel, 2. You can use a third skill, like second skill sometimes if you don't have it, like I just try and wait like half a second, and if I see that it's not available and third is available, I'll just go into third skill. So I think also depends on the RNG and how fast you are with the cancels and everything, but it does give you a better score for sure. This run of course can be improved. I have to wait to cancel. I'm gonna use tier 3 skill into this. Super easy cancel because the paralyze applies after the 5th skill. What is that, the bubbles or whatever it is, the electrical something, they explode. That is where your burn and burn comes late and the paralyze comes sooner. So that is how it works out. Although like proc wise she's very good. You can see we are already 8 million, and the tier 3 skill also, I think it might have been better if tier 3 skill had like an amazing insanely crazy burst on, like it doesn't have that. So usually you have to like run it around, and you can see I missed the proc, like not the miss the proc, delayed proc. So the tier 3 skill damage also sort of gets wasted. So I still just use it whenever it's available. I think it's just gonna give you a better score if you just spam it and don't really have to wait for it, just like ABL. And I don't think it's make a big difference if you wait for it as well. So I do feel using the tier 3 skill whenever it's available is the best idea. If you don't have any other skills available after tier 4, then I would say you can just hold it, Just wait for that, just so that you can get some extra charge up for the tier 3 skill after you finish that. So that is how it works. Let's see, we're gonna have the tier 3 skill available here. I'm gonna use tier 3 here because it also takes like maybe a second or something for tier 3 to start doing damage. So you can maybe like use it like 2 seconds before your main skills. In the meanwhile, you can probably use like 1 and 2 to get some extra damage in, so that also works out. We're at 10.5 million around here. Usually when you around the second rower, whatever's around the third rower, whatever score you have, you score about a million more than this. So I am not expecting her, there's no way she's gonna cap. You need about 11 million plus to cap, around 30 seconds marker. 10 seconds more left. We are at 11.2. We have the proc activated, 11.3, 11.4. I did use the tier 3 skill, but sadly the damage from that sucks. And well, almost 11.5 million. That's not a bad score. Still a long way to go. Now, Makkari, we know the queen, Makkari. She's super, super strong in Paralyze. And I guess you already know what's gonna be the outcome of this. So anyways, we're gonna go with this, and it's a mighty, so it will be better. Now, one more thing, the Shuri run was good. This run was not really that good, and I think I can definitely do a lot better compared to what I got here. I did messed up a few things, and the procs were late a few times and stuff like that. Makkari always has this proc issue. I'm not sure why. They should just remove this or maybe solve this issue. She has so many hits, still the procs sometimes screw her up really badly, so I don't like it. Anyways, at least for now we're getting the procs right, which is nice. And you will see, sadly, and it happens with Shuri as well a lot of times, the rage proc, the enrage proc activates after the main skills. Same with Shuri, you use the third skill, it will be 100% charged up, but you can't use it, and you have to wait for the other skills and it activates then. So it is sort of stupid. Maybe it is better to not use it on the skills, but I feel that the spam after the enrage proc is a better option, just so that you can charge up the tier 3 skill faster. Maybe with Makkari you can skip the first skill if it activates, if it is like 100% charge up after the third skill, you know, just to get it again back to the 3 cancel 4 cancel 5 rotation later on. So I'll test out if that is better, because you can see I just used the proc here, and mainly the normal skills are not under this proc, which sort of sucks as well. Anyways, gonna go here, the proc activated, really nice. And I feel like, I don't know why, but I just feel like that it's not really giving as much as I thought to Makkari. Now, I did make a mistake. I shouldn't have used the 5th skill right here. So as I said, this run definitely needs improvement. It actually needs a lot of improvement. So I can totally take about 100k higher already on this score, and probably more. Depends, I guess. Mighty Rage helps out. It's super, super strong. And hopefully when they fix it, the bug or the buff that they thought or they talked about giving it in the dev note, I hope they also make it much better for World Boss Legend and GBR. So it will be incredibly good. So I'm gonna be super happy, of course, with this thing. I'm gonna wait now, okay, because he's gonna go roar. We already have 11.3, so it's gonna be easy 12 million. And somehow, I don't know, I'm not sure what's going on with this targeting. We already beat the Shuri score, but let's see, like Makkari always was one of the best, so I think they're just keeping it. Epic character, so I'm still happy. At least she is still better. So, you know, you can look at this. So the targeting issue is hilariously, crazily, I don't know, it's stupid, man. It's super stupid. Every single character is having this issue with the targeting. And I don't know, it has been happening ever since the update. So please fix it, devs. I could have made like 300k higher on this run. Easily. 12.7 is totally possible on this run. Jesus Christ. Alright, so Makkari definitely can do 12.5 plus in this account with this Mighty Rage. So there is about a million difference in Paralyze season between Makkari's and the Shuri's score with the exact same builds. Now, there is something that I want to talk about. Makkari only has Paralyze, she does not have Silence, and she does not have Burn. So, like, if you guys know, if you guys using, for Silence season and also for the Burn season, we have to use Wave with the CDP of Rage to the swap play, because she doesn't have Silence and Wave does have Silence. And for the Burn season, you have to cancel with White Fox on the speed female days. I'm not talking about the Nick Fury cancel, but still you lose a lot of damage, a lot of time. On the other hand, Shuri actually has silence on the second skill and burn and paralyze as well on the skill. So she has all the three cancels. So she will be scoring around exactly the same score every single season. And if you compare a Wave versus Wave and Makkari swap combo, Shuri might beat them on either burn or maybe silence, or might be very close to them as well on those seasons. Now, I think Shuri might also be an amazing swap play character, and she will be replacing her. So you don't have to use Wave anymore. You can just go with this team up and do this. You still don't have like any, I would say, leaderships or for this team up, because if you don't use Wave, well, Wave gives you 25% all attack and 50% damage increase, but White Fox specifically with this uniform does give you a lot more. So I think this might be the best team up for the swap play on the burn season as well as on the silent season. So you might just end up using Shuri, and it is hard for Makkari to cancel to actually score 12 million even with this build on burn and silent season. So it does get hard. So it might mean that Shuri might just make it super easy for you, and she might be an amazing option to have. So she gives you AVL value. She is good in ABX if you don't have Makkari, Luna or anyone else. That also is great. Also for the swap play seasons, I think she's going to be the best support slash dealer character as well, because her damage is a lot more compared to Wave. So that is totally possible that she might just come in handy on all the other seasons as well. Totally worthy character, amazing upgrade. I'm loving how they built Shuri and super happy with the performance as well in Alliance Battle, and looking forward to test out more maybe on the burn season just to see how the swap play will actually work out compared to the Wave swap play. Because speed hero, yes, you have Nick Fury to cancel for the burn season, but for the silence you have to use Wave, and you also have to use Wave for the female day as well when you don't have Nick and have to cancel with White Fox, which does affect your score by a lot, and you score way less than what you can do on the other season. So anyways, we'll see how that rolls out. For now, yes, Makkari is still better than Shuri for Paralyze. Silence and burn, if you're using just Makkari, I think she might just beat Makkari on those seasons if you don't have the swap play. So we will test out later on. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Shuri and this team up. Loving the update. She's an amazing character. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.